No. All right, we'll go ahead and call the meeting in order. Can I get a motion to forego the pledge of allegiance?
I make a motion to forego the pledge of allegiance.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. All right, so first on the agenda is. Okay.
Yes, do you want to find that?
I can explain it. Yes, when the airbag project was done, on the DeLong property that was not identified that there was a second line coming out of the home. So that line did not get tied in. It was a verifiable line. It was going to a sewer that became storm sewer then. So it was just missed in the process.
So who missed it?
The engineers, I didn't identify it, and Cobalt missed it in the process. So it's kind of a double
They
miss.
identified one of two.
They identified
Okay.
one as two. Yes, they got the one hooked in, but the one that came out the rear of the home due to an add-on, it turned and went over Summit Street. And that one was the one that was missed.
So as long as,
Yeah, well, what happened was they called us, and said, can you guys clean out the clay pipe? It's not, I'm like, you guys don't have clay over there anymore. They're like, well, our washer and stuff's still draining into it, and the plumber was out and said that pipe is just full of tree roots. And I'm like, and she said pipe's full of tree roots. I'm like, this plastic pipe. So I get out there and start, looking at it. I'm like, no, your line's over here. This one, wasn't. So at first I thought it may have been an illegal hookup. So I did research on that, and no, there was that's where we had maintenance that line and did rotary ring form stuff before. It was just something that got missed in the process with them. It was before us. So I asked Lori, and she said she could dig back through farther to try to see if there was notes, but she was quite tied up. So, but yes, it was a verifiable line. So
Was something that was added after the fact. It was already there.
it was already there.
is there any recourse?
Do I?
Is there any recourse to go back on?
I don't know if it'd go back onto the engineer because it wasn't onto the plans, or if it'd go back on to Cobalt. Because they would do what? They would probably say it wasn't on our description of work. So I don't know if that would be. And go at Cobalt, we fall with them to the nail by yards for ever and ever.
No, I was one of them, man. I get that. This was quite a bit of money.
Yeah.
Big error, I guess. We're just saying it's just missed.
I don't know if there's anything in the paperwork that we got or in the reports that we got during the project that would give us any information for that. And I don't know, like, if after we did this, if we could go back and try to get reimbursement or.
Right. I guess that's kind of what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Is there some sort of?
I know we did, when we were going through the fight with Cobalt, we withheld payment for
Yes,
things because they
that.
weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And it was like, it didn't seem to really,
Maybe that's something we can have our attorney look at.
yeah,
And
I would say.
I would say it's definitely worth at least an hour or whatever you would charge to go through and look
Oh,
at it.
yeah, definitely.
And I wasn't in disagreement. I just didn't know the personal answer to that, the legal
Yeah.
side of that. I mean, that's not, but
Who was running the project at the time? Was it you?
however, I wasn't
This was
on yet.
before.
Okay.
Did it start? Was Heath here when it started?
He was here when it started and it was ended, the project, the airbag building was in service. And Heath was here also. And then that was when Heath was off and Tom was doing kind of overseeing. He became the marshal, and that's when I came in.
So, but between Tom, it was Tom and Heath were the ones that were involved in the program. Tom would probably have the majority of the information about this. He was pretty involved in it. I don't know how involved Heath was.
Okay.
I know he was here at the time, but I don't know how involved he was on that project. But Tom would probably.
What exactly are they doing? These estimates are confusing. Are they tying in?
Well, there was talk originally with the first two plumbers, they were their estimates. They came out to their home and we had them convert them over to us. Then we had ours do it. Bain was supposed to tell me a bit, but to me yet. But they are tying in at the back where it comes out and going around the house and gonna tie into where the airbag system line is. There was talk in there about foundations and stuff. There are two old foundations under the house. One of them that said they could be core drilled possibly through a pipe ran, it would have to be trenched, but they still might not get proper fall at that point, and then that labor would be wasted. I think that was Mr. Bruder that put that.
I have a paper copy if you want. That would be easier for you.
So, and everybody was in agreement, going around the outside was the best option.
Hold on.
Everybody, all the plumbers were in agreement that going around the outside of the home was the best option because messing with the foundation, possibly not getting the correct fall.
Where, is there sewer in the house now
Yes,
besides the one we're talking about?
correct.
Because to me, this right here, they're routing the kitchen, washer, and tying in a bathroom.
Tying into the bathroom around on the side where it comes out. They had never tied in their kitchens or their washing machine. It was still going out into what would have been considered stormwater.
So I guess it's kind of a question. At what point, you're not responsible?
I guess at that point would be,
Because if it's inside the house, we wasn't responsible from the get-go, right?
well, but no, this line ran out and turned into our sewer.
So this house had two sewer lines running into
We
it.
have many houses in this town that have that. We still have on this side of town. We dealt with that on the Main Street project when we were doing this last round. We had to have several people tie them in. Luckily, they were easy in basement, you know. I think one of them spent $700, but they were able to have it tied into one.
For whatever reason, my house, we have two clean ones. That one back, one front. They want.
There were many homes that were that way on that side and they're still that way over here.
Do you have a preference on what estimate? I mean, what?
No, and like I was talking to Robin, PARs we've dealt with before. They come up in jet, they're more local. I always like to see, you know, stuff go to more local people, but he said he's probably a couple weeks out. She's already been dealing with this almost for a month, so she's wanting to get as quick as possible. So I don't know if one of them could do it quicker than the other. There was no timelines listed on any of them.
What's this whole stuff in Fairmount doing in 1 week?
Is that Trent or Psalms? Yeah, he had been out there, but he said his timeline was way off and he didn't even bid it. So,
He's a good one.
Yeah,
yeah,
he is, I agree.
Um, his boy actually got stuck under the house. It was that height and he's skinny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, so PARs is a local. Looks like it's the better of the estimates anyway, so.
Why, is there a reason why it's significantly, I mean, it's like $2,000
Mhm.
less than the other two.
Ours was too, well, then Mr. Reuter, I don't think there was that much difference in summers.
Summers.
Summers,
77.
yeah, so there's another 1985,
I think that was the other option.
Hydro
they were
reconnect drains.
Drain camera, I think that's, the prices are listed.
Oh, okay, maybe I
They
misunderstood.
separated them out, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's 96.85 for that one and then 96.47.25 for
Okay.
Mr. Ruther. And then this one's 76.50.
So I think part is the only one that was gonna put a 4-inch. The other two were 3-inch, the smaller ones. Part is you get more out of your money.
Yeah, we just need to, whatever you guys decide, I mean.
I'll make a motion that we I assume Robin, we have money somewhere to pay for this.
Yeah.
I make a motion that we give cars to do this, sewer tap in. Also on this motion, I think we should consult with our attorney, see about recouping fees with where whoever missed this and
Cobalt and Curry.
go home.
Yeah, well, even on Curry's, they didn't identify it for Cobalt. There was,
Somebody.
I'll second.
All in favor?
All right.
Opposed? Motion carried. Ours is.
We sent out the quote for, the surveyor for the town of the land that the town owns. Is it connected to the Young property? The engineer says that the legal description is saying that it's ours, but he said I would get a survey and have, just put an end to it so that the stakes are there and everything. And it's $900, so I just need a motion to do that.
We have a surveyor that we normally go to.
Well, I guess it did this one from Ashton's.
Oh, okay.
And that-
I was looking at that and I was all confused with all that thing. I couldn't understand it.
Well, today's, I sent you the wrong one.
Oh, okay.
It was a survey done in the past. I thought
Okay,
that's this. Yes, that was.
Okay,
done in the-
okay,
I was
because I
like,
saw
that's what I was looking at.
2018 and I thought, we're not gonna pay him for that, are we?
Yeah, that's what I
That's
was
what
looking at. I
I
was
said.
confused.
No, listen, I'm just making sure I'm still on the right page, Rob.
You are.
Yes, okay.
I'm a chapter behind.
That's
So it
okay.
was 900, you said?
Yes, 900.
I make a motion that we allocate $900 for the surveil of that property so we can have an accurate description.
Favor? Opposed? Motion carries.
So I have.
All right.
I have one quick thing, if you guys don't mind. I just wanted to ask a quick question. I promise. I just wanted to ask somebody, so with the Christmas tree lighting, yay, we got 9 people that have got trees. That's a lot. That's really good.
That's good.
And then, so when it goes to lighting the tree, it's, you've got to pick someone to light the tree. I don't know if anybody knows, but this Miss Peggy Bailey has cancer. And Peggy's done a lot for the
Oh,
town, and I would think that her and her family,
Oh,
I
yeah.
would run it across and see if that's okay.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
I would suggest her. Absolutely.
I just wanted, because I'll have somebody there and I'll have a speaker. I just want to make sure they get them the right, and what she's done in the past and blah, blah, blah. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
Is
absolutely.
that okay with that? And then if anybody wants to help decorate, the pole is in, or the cement's in. We just got to put the pole up and we'll put it up tomorrow with the lights.
Cool.
Exciting.
Mhm.
So. Brendan hit me in the head. I'll be all right. I had blood running down my face. But, yeah.
Oh,
So it's not had a good week.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
I make a motion with adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Geez, I was short.